are back. It's a
Hey y'all.
midnight special with some scores for you.
Whoop,
This
whoop,
is Sports
whoop.
Chat with Nat. We back.
We
Listen,
back.
it's week 10, and these games today have been off the charts. Listen,
Too much stuff going on.
first of all,
And
thank y'all. Go ahead. What?
and I was gonna say, we're not even talking about the week itself with like all the drama that's been going on, like with players and stuff. Mm.
We gonna get to these scores as quick as we can so we can talk about this drama. All right, let's get to it real quick. Let me see.
Also, by the way, you guys, we're also watching the end
Yeah,
of
we are.
the
Look, we
Raiders
do it
game.
like they do. We multitask it.
So if you see me looking to my, well, on your end, it will probably be my left or, but I guess.
By the
But if you
time
see
we
me
edit, we
looking,
don't know which way it's looking, but we looking at it because
right?
these
If
Raiders
you see
trying to
us
come
looking,
back.
that
Look,
means that we watching the game at the same time. Like,
we
oh,
watching the game too. Listen, we trying to get to it now. Listen, first of all,
mm,
I didn't even count up how many games I won yet. I'm gonna count them in a minute. We're gonna get started. This morning at 9:30, the Colts beat those Patriots 10-6. And Mac Jones got benched again. And the backup went
mm.
right in, and they running down the
And
field
messed up too,
and gonna try to win, and he messed
and
up.
threw an interception.
So look,
Hold on, thanks.
Belichick is done. Belichick is done. Bless their
His
heart.
facial expression made me be like, dang. At the end, I was
Yeah.
watching him like,
Come
oh
on, they needed a change. They need a change, a new coach.
man.
But quickly moving on, let's get to these upsets that which won't really upset. The Texans at the Bengals. Them Texans shocked the world. Now,
No,
Master
they
T
didn't.
the
They
Texans.
didn't shock me though. They didn't shock your girl.
Listen, I said I was teetering. I
Yep,
said it. Go back and look. But
you
listen,
did. But I
I
was like,
said
yeah,
I was teetering, and they beat them Bengals 30-27. CJ had 23 out of 39 for 356 yards, one touchdown, one interception. But Joe Burrows,
I think he fumbled twice too.
he got sacked 4 times, and he threw two interceptions, two
Mm.
touchdowns, and two interceptions. So it don't matter because they beat them. I tell you the truth, that was a
And the
good game.
commentators were talking about how composed he was still
Yes.
afterward. And he threw the touchdown, I mean, the interception late in the game. And they were saying that how composed he was in the sense of like, so most quarterbacks or other people who are like rookies, they'll be all like fidgety. They'll like try to do it. They said he went back like it didn't even happen.
Yeah. And he
Oh,
went up
happened,
to the
my bad.
coach. He went up to the coach and told him, "Don't worry, I got this. We're gonna win this game."
He got it.
He got it. He got it. All right. So that final score was 30-27. Saints at the Vikings. Listen, I
Man,
wish we would have kept Josh Dobbs because Josh Dobbs was 23 of 34 for 268 yards, one touchdown, and zero interceptions.
they said he has the first leading, I think he's a first quarterback or something where hasn't thrown like 2 games where consecutive where he hasn't thrown interceptions in a game. He's also rushed in like 100 yards and like thrown like 300 plus yards. I'll say it to you guys better on the next video,
But
but I remember them saying it.
he got 226 today, and last week I don't have it right here. He was named the starter. I'd have to look at last week's scores.
That was
He's
against us.
going, yeah, I got it up here somewhere. I got it right here. But I'll find it before we get through what he had
But
last
they said
week.
he was like the first player to do that. So,
Yeah.
be on 2 teams, no interceptions like that. So, hey, I'm all for the aerospace engineer. I was going for him. So,
He is on it. Okay, this is week 9. Josh, wait a minute. Josh, the Vikings. Who did they play last week? Vikings.
The Falcons.
Oh, wait a minute.
That was the game I was at, and I was not happy with it.
Josh was 367 yards.
That's what I said. I knew he was 300 plus.
300 plus. All right, listen. All right, here we go. Moving right along. The next game, the Packers at the Steelers.
Oh, we know she was. Oh, what is Zach Wilson? Oh,
listen.
Sorry, that was that was.
Final score was 19-23. The Steelers. We had over 30 minutes time of possession and over 300 total yards. Listen. TJ got 2 sacks. He's at 88. And wait a minute. What else I want to tell you? And let me read what Tomlin said about what that boy? What is the boy name?
Pickett.
Canada.
Pickett.
Hold it.
Oh, Canada.
Let me hurry up. He said, and I quote, wait a minute.
Oh, they got a first down. Jets got a first down.
With Canada on the sideline. This is partial quote, but this is the meat of it. It aided in communication. Coach to player is one thing, but the give and take, and this is the piece, face-to-face component. I thought, this is Tomlin talking, I thought could add a little value to our calls. In other words, he need to see my face when I'm talking to him. Let me just make it plain to you what I'm saying. He was saying, you need to see my face when I tell you, you better call a better play than that.
Facts. To tell you how serious I am.
You need to see my face because this phone, you can't see my face. And he was he was talking to Pickett in his ear, but then he was relaying it to the other coaches. Let me read it. It was Canada to Pickett, then Pickett on the telephone, and then after the drive, he talked to him on the phone. Then Canada was talking to the quarterback coach to Pickett, then the running back coach to the running back, and then no wonder it was 3 and out.
It was like a game. That was like a game of phone, like telephone. Something was gonna get lost.
Listen. That mess had to stop. So anyway, that's over. But my question was, this was the first time since 2018 he'd been on the sideline. What kind of coaching? Okay, anyway, moving on. All right.
Who's not on the sideline as a coach?
Huh?
Who's not a sideline? Like understand
out of 20 offensive coordinators, 16 are on the sideline. 4 are in the booth. The Eagles, wait a minute. The Jags, the Bills, the Giants, and the Ravens. Their offensive coordinator is in the booth upstairs.
Well, they actually play. Well, the Giants probably Giants probably one needs to come on down, but
well, the rest of them are winning. So
that's why I said the Giants might need to change up a strategy. Well, these Jets over here about to come back and possibly win.
All right, next game, your Titans at the Buccaneers.
Those are my Titans.
Final score, Titans 6, Buccaneers 20. I said the Buccaneers would have 20.
You did.
I sure did. I said 20. All right, so, and I said that the Steelers would have 20-14. It was 23-19. But anyway, moving on. Oh, I said the Vikings would have 28. They had 27.
You close. You've been doing
the Bengals, I said 28. They had 27.
Who? The Bengals? Okay. Look at her calling scores, guys. Look at
Baker Mayfield had 278 yards and 2 touchdowns. They snapped that 4-game losing streak.
I wish it would continue.
Woo. What you got? Anything? No?
No.
Moving on.
I'm like.
Moving on. The 49ers at the Jags. Sunshine. Ain't no sunshine when he's gone.
No, he got rained on.
He got rained on. He got rained on. He threw 2 interceptions and he only had 185 yards.
Please don't take my sunshine away.
It's gone.
It was.
Brock Purdy say he back 19 of 26, 296 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. McCaffrey 95 yards, Debo 29 yards. They had a total of 166 yards, I believe it was total.
The only thing of a difference was this was the first game. Christian McCaffrey, he snapped his touchdown winning streak on the games. I think we said
17 consecutive games.
17 consecutive games. So now he got to start over. I think he was top. That was the second most.
Yeah. All right. Next.
All right.
The Browns at the Ravens.
Ooh.
Listen.
First off,
I had no idea this game was going to be like this. I said 24-21. I knew it was going to be close. I knew it was going to be about 2-3 points. I knew that. But that shootout over there.
the Ravens had it at the beginning though, and they said this is this is the 4th time that's happened. That's what they said. They said all of their games that they've lost, they were like up. Sorry, I'm also
about 20, about at least 20,
and they lost.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. They cannot hold the lead. I don't know what it is.
Odell Beckham Jr. got a touchdown too. That was when
he did.
Live.
But he came in the end zone kind of funny. Looked like he was limping a little bit. Didn't look, I don't know. Maybe I was reading too much into it. Maybe that was his dance step. But Deshaun got sacked 3 times. And they came from 14 down. So they had them by double digits again, like you said. And Lamar.
Zach Wilson just got picked off, and this game is officially probably over.
Poor Zach.
Well, I mean,
hit the road. Look,
hit the road, Zach. Yeah, don't you come. Well, they said that him and Aaron said that he was going to be. Dang, poor little team.
Yeah, he threw that. Wait a minute. Let's look at that. Look at it. What is it? Yeah. The receiver was standing there waiting on it. The receiver was standing there waiting on it, and the defender jumped right in front of it.
That was a nice, I got to say, that was a nice little pick right there.
Yeah.
Read his eyes like, oh, yeah, I know where you going. Bam. I like that. That's a nice one.
He was going right to the right person, but anyway. Okay, moving on.
They still got 3 timeouts, but
okay, moving on. So anyway, that score ended up 33-31, the Browns. Now Lamar got sacked 3 times, and Deshaun got sacked 3 times, and the walk-off field goal ended that game. Oh my gosh.
Lamar, also, y'all's division is a little tight now.
Tight. But we are the only ones undefeated in the division, and we got a better record than them in the conference.
Right. So it goes Ravens, Steelers, Browns, Bengals. But y'all have it. Technically, this could be interesting. If y'all all continue doing well, it could be a possibility that all of y'all make playoffs.
Yeah, they said that. I heard that this morning. Last night one. So that hasn't happened for a long time. But let's get to this next game.
Oh, was it the Lions and Chargers?
Falcons and the Cardinals.
Oh, please don't talk about this.
We got to get to it. We won't stay on it long. The Falcons were looking like they were going to win it until the very, very end.
Like Falcon does as usual. It
was 23-25. They kicked the field goal as the clock ran out. Kyler Murray came back.
And looked like he was pretty much, he has a little bit of rest, but he looked like he was there because when he ran, I ain't gonna lie, there were some couple plays that I was like, dang, Kyler, I like that. Like him running around on that 3rd and 10 and nobody could get him. And I was like, and they could have sacked him and had loss of yardage before he would have made it to that thing. And he ran and he almost got it to the field goal range. And then afterwards, when he did make it to field goal range, he said, you know what? F this. I'm not even going to do it. I'm just going to throw a ball. And Richie Grant missed it. Sorry, Richie, but dang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I picked the Falcons, but anyway.
I mean, I always do, but
yeah.
you know.
Now, Lions at the Chargers. Sunshine number 2.
That game right there. If it was not, oh no. If it was not the same time as my Falcons playing, I would have been watching that game because that was a shootout. That was almost like the Browns Ravens game at one. It was a shootout going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Okay, so golf, 23 of 33, 333 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interception. All right. And Justin, 27 of 40, 323 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception.
That game could have gone either way because of that. They was literally 38-38 until that last game. And I think they said they had four games. I think it was 4 games that all ended in like field goals, like field goals.
Listen,
but it was tied.
Listen, that was a good game.
That was a good game.
Now,
actually, we had a lot of good games. What am I talking about?
A lot of good games. The Giants had the Cowboys. I said the Cowboys would get. Well, first of all, I said the Lions would score 32, but they scored 41. Now, the Cowboys, I said they scored 40. They scored 49, 49-17. Let me say this. Detroit 41, Chargers 38, in case I didn't say it, in case you're writing it down. 41-38. Okay, Giants at the Cowboys. Cowboys are still undefeated at home. Final score, Cowboys 49, Giants 17.
At least they got 17 points this time.
Dak had 5 touchdowns, 4 passing, 1 rushing, 404 yards passing. Listen.
They be making the Giants look not like G-men, but they make them look like G-little people or something. Like just getting ran through.
Just run right over.
That's sad. I
don't know. Yeah. So 49-17. Now,
Black Monday is going to be interesting this year. I said Black Monday is going to be interesting this year.
Yeah. Now, I said the Commanders and Seahawks would go into overtime, but right at the last second, it was tied 26-26, and they had a field goal. Now, Pete Carroll said, plays need to suit the quarterback. That's what he said. Because he said what? He wasn't worried about Geno, but he was concerned about the turnover. How many turnovers did Geno have today?
1. None.
0.
None. 0.
None.
0.
He had none. And Geno had, let me see, 369 yards passing. 31 of 47. All right. So that final score was 29-26. Now, what juicy something you got? What you got? Because this game almost over.
It is almost. It's 24 seconds, 3rd and 1. Zach Wilson sugar. He just got a first down. Oh, they have 1 timeout left. Aaron Rodgers is on the side. Aaron Rodgers, they said, has been over. They said that Aaron Rodgers wants to be back by mid-December.
What they saying?
Because he's been like working out. He's like working on 50% of his weight on like the treadmill. They said he just needs to learn how to, he said, get on his toes, like pull his heels up, and then that way he can start running. And once he gets that, his goal is by mid-December.
Now,
but I think that's going to be a waste of time because they ain't going to playoffs. So
now, with speaking of Achilles, our replacement for Cole Holcomb went out with his Achilles today.
Mm,
Alexander.
mm.
So we might have to go find us a linebacker somewhere. So now,
Taylor Heineke came in. I mean, Desmond Ritter had to come in at the end of the game because, yeah, Taylor Heineke had a right hamstring injury. Now, I'm going to tell y'all right now, when I found out Desmond was walking on that field, I literally said, oh my gosh.
yeah.
Not only me saying that for the game and for him, but I also started sending text messages to all my friends talking about I think we about to lose this game.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened.
That's exactly what
I mean, even though I did yell and was super excited when Desmond ran for a touchdown after he messed up that 4th and 1 and made it short. But I still had a feeling right after that. I said, we about to lose this game because Desmond's in the game. So
now what I wanted to mention in the AFC North, the Ravens are 7-3. We are 6-3. However, in the division, the Ravens are 2-2. We are 2-0. In the conference, the Ravens are 4-3. We are 4-2.
Y'all right behind them on their heels. Wait, the Ravens has finished playing everybody twice?
Huh?
The Ravens has finished playing everybody twice already?
We got to play them one more again.
So they 2-1.
Huh?
They're 2-1 or 2-2?
2-2 in the division.
Who they played twice are? Who they lost in the division? Well,
they lost to us.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I got you.
And they lost to the Browns today.
Yeah, I got it. Oh, okay.
All right, it's over.
It's scrambling. Zach is scrambling. Boy, just throw the ball and see what's gonna happen. Hail Mary. Oh, and they dropped bad
All
at
right,
that.
let's see what else I gotta tell y'all. I looked up some more stuff. All right, so I told you that Canada stuff. Wait a minute, I had something else for you. What else you got?
Oh, I don't know what. Oh, Derek Carr got hurt. Oh, yes, that's right. Derek Carr had a right shoulder injury and suffered a concussion. So Jameis Winston came into the game, I think about, what was it? Third quarter? Yeah, it was third quarter. So Jameis Winston finished up the games like that. Also talking about them Saints, yesterday, I read as I was reading, I got an ESPN update that Michael Thomas, the wide receiver for the Saints, was in jail Friday night.
Yep.
I don't know where he was still playing on Sunday. Have no idea. But he got arrested. Of course, he was released afterwards. But he was arrested because he assaulted he was on a battery charges and also threatening some construction people in his neighborhood because they kept parking in front of his house.
Yeah. I wrote that down somewhere to say, but I don't remember where I wrote it. But yeah, I'm glad you remembered to mention that.
And then, speaking of the Raiders, oh man, what is his name? I gotta find it again.
Wait a minute. Texans last second win versus Bengals nets 5.5 million parlay payout.
Oh yes, I just read that too. A Florida guy betted on that and won $5.5 million. Cause all of his stuff added up. Like he said, the Texans, the thing was the Texans would win. He had something with a rushing. He said one of the things was that both of the combined score would be over 40 points.
And that Singletary would score a touchdown. Yep. And the Singletary would go over 51.5 yards. Wow.
But he also put down, you guys, to $500,000. So he already had money. So
yeah, really.
Yeah, so I'm not like,
But you
if
know
he was an
what?
average Joe Blow like us, I'd be like, ooh, but he had money.
One of the players got fined, and I agree. They need to really watch these referees though, because the very same call that Joey Porter got called for holding right here, I saw the guy holding Deontay Johnson like
Mhm.
that in the exact same spot on that jersey up under that shoulder pad, under that pad. Exact same play, exact same holding, but they didn't call it.
Oh
So they
wow.
really need to watch these officials because this betting, it's a lot of money floating around.
Oh yeah, especially since they made it legal. So we got a lot of different things was going on. And then that was also I wanted to say. So dang it, what is his
It
name
was
again?
something else news I had to say.
Oh, DJ Hayden. He was
Oh,
a cornerback for the Ravens. An ex-cornerback, unfortunately, was killed last night in a car collision. It was 6 people like who died, and it was like four. I guess it was 4 people in each car, including the driver. They apparently he was him and some other people who are also like former teammates of his on the Houston University of Houston. They were out in Houston. Apparently, they were driving and another car sped through a red light at high speeds, obviously, and killed like 4 people instantly. And then the driver died and 2 other people died. So a total of 8 people are part of this incident. Unfortunately, 2 people they haven't accounted for and said anything what's going on with them. I can assume they're probably in critical condition. But
yeah,
yes, we're gonna pray for all their families because that's horrible.
yes.
I'm going to also attribute to from my nursing judgment and stuff that not with also with high speed that probably alcohol was involved.
Well, and then the guy running that red light didn't help.
That's what I said. He probably had alcohol involved in
Yeah,
that
that
one.
running a red light never helps anything.
No,
Uh,
and if you're doing his high speed, you're definitely that. But he was 33 years old, so
so listen, ladies and gentlemen, this is our second midnight madness for you. And listen,
oh,
told y'all.
look, hold up. Before we go, let me tell y'all what's going on. Aiden O'Connell, I forgot. He was the quarterback tonight for the Raiders. I don't know why Jimmy didn't play, but he
Listen, my boy right there, they talking to Robert Spillane.
oh yeah, he was the one who just got that interception at the end.
And you
Like
know that we lost him. We couldn't pay him what he wanted. We lost him.
uh,
I thought we should have kept him. That was
well,
one I really wanted us to keep. Because right now, with all our linebackers down, we need him.
yeah.
I didn't want us to get rid of him. I
Well, he
did.
got 7 tackles, a sack, and an interception tonight.
Yeah, I
Josh
love
Jacobs
him.
had 27 carries, 116 yards, and Aiden O'Connell was 16 out of 24, 153 yards, a touchdown, and an interception.
Listen, Najee and Jalen Warren look good together today. I mean, the Steelers with that boy down on the sideline is really making a difference. Now, we ain't looking at no notes. We just kind of talking off our head about these games today. These games were just exciting. So listen, if you stay at home to watch the game, all that's well and good. But if you can get out and fellowship and hang with fellow team supporters, ain't nothing like it. I know I use bad English, ain't nothing like it.
It is an experience to be with
Yeah,
other people. The funny part is when you know them and you see them, watch them a lot, like the Falcons home game, like at the Falcons home game, because you go so much, you start to, and now of course if like pep rallies and stuff, you start to see people. It was funny because some of the people that they were showing on the TV, I was like, oh yeah, I know them because they're always in the Falcons fan nest or something. So it's pretty cool to do it. And of course, like obviously when they're like not at home if you have fellowship stuff. So
yeah.
yeah.
So listen, guys, this is Sports Chat with Nat and Master T. We went live on Instagram today. So quarter 1 and 2 of the Steelers Packers is on YouTube. Quarters 3 and 4 are on Instagram. Sports Chat with Nat number 7. Just the number 7. So listen, check us out. Check it out. We were live together on Instagram. She was calling some games. I was calling a couple of games. We had a ball. Check it out. Check it out. This is Sports Chat with Nat. Like us, follow us. You don't want to miss it. Leave some comments for us.
I want to read.
We want to read some comments. And listen, y'all know it's playoffs coming. And every year I have done a gift card giveaway.
Ooh.
You have to comment to be entered. I'm just saying.
I want a gift card. Can I be a part of this?
No. No, you can find some sponsors. Last Super Bowl, we gave away $75.
Oh.
That was the most I had ever given away. I had donations and we gave away $75. And we had a repeat winner. One of my faithful subscribers. I don't know where she is. Now what? She'll start watching when the giveaway starts and she'll win. I don't know how she does it.
All right, guys.
I might have to ban her. But look.
Tell her just to split it with us. Like, give me something too.
Something. But listen, we appreciate you guys for watching. So tell a friend, bring a friend. Don't just get all this goodness for yourself. Bring somebody with you.
Yes, that's it.
We appreciate you. Thank y'all for watching. This is Midnight Madness with some scores for you. Bye, y'all.
Bye, guys.
This is Sports Chat with Nat.